Welcome to another episode of Ask the Randys. I'm Randy.
And I'm Randy. Between the two of us, we've got 50 years experience with Emerson Ceiling Fans. We actually have a question here from Luis.
Luis asks, is there any maintenance we have to do for fans to work well all the time?
Well, that is a good question, but there's not much you have to do. You need to clean your fan and check the screws and make sure they're all tight. What I mean by that is your blade flange screws to your blades, your blade flange screws to your motor, your canopy screws, and also your hanger bracket screws. Then you can enjoy your Emerson fan for the season. We've got a question here from Kelly. Kelly asks, why do the light bulbs burn out so quickly?
Well, Kelly, the reason is that light bulbs are designed for certain purposes, and you want to make sure that you're always using a bulb that is for use with ceiling fans. This reason is the filaments inside are much heavier duty and can survive the vibrations of a motor.
Randy, I also want to add that the LED bulbs have come a long way in technology and they're lasting a long time in ceiling fans. Something to think about there.
Rachel has a question. How do I determine what size a fan is appropriate for a room? Is there a formula for max efficiency?
Well, actually, the Department of Energy's got a chart out there for square footage of the room. They recommend fan size, and sometimes that's a range of size. But there's other things to consider. For example, you need to have blade tip to a wall at least 18 inches. Things like, do you have a large room? Do you have a seating area at one end? And maybe you want two fans in that room, maybe you want one. Other things are, do you want the fan to be part of the decor, or you just want it up high and tight for comfort? If it's going to be matching furniture and things like that, you might want to consider, the finish of the blades and whatnot that matches the floor or the furniture, whatever you like for your decor. And then it's hanging down lower where you can actually see the fan as part of your room.
And you can find these room size guidelines on our website, emersonfans.com. Jeremy has a question. My fan has been making a clicking noise inside the housing when it's on medium and low settings. What do you think it is? I would check your wiring in the assembly of the fan with light kits, lower light kits and switch housings. Wiring sometimes will work their way as you assemble. With the wire nuts, they get up inside the housing and hit the motor every time it rotates.
Oh, I got one. Randy, my fan makes a noise and it sounds like the missus saying, turn it down, it's too high.
Well, I'd recommend that your missus keep it turned up so she can't hear you. And that does it for another session of Ask the Randys.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.